And welcome back to Let's Play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Today we are playing as sports and fitness enthusiast of dubious mental health, Casey Jones. Casey is the sole unlockable character of the game, and to unlock him you simply need to complete story mode, and he is all yours. And he is quite good. Let's kick shell! So disappointed that they did not append that there. But in the Technodrome Redux, we get a new enemy class, the Stone Soldiers, as well as a new variety of foot ninja, the Orange Bomb-Tossing Ninjas. As you can see, well, they just toss bombs. Otherwise, they're pretty standard, only have 2 HP. Casey is pretty good on the whole. His dash attack and his slide do 2 damage. His flying attack, sadly, only does 1. He's got a pretty good rising attack with good reach. His combo is a bit interesting. He has a 2-star rating in the range stat, but it's kind of his range is kind of a mix. His starting punches have very low range, and then he'll append his strikes with his sporting equipment in order to extend his range, so the last 2 hits reach much farther. Additionally, Casey has super armor on his combo finisher, which is a pretty unique aspect of his. Also, his slide attack... right into those guys. Stone Soldiers are pretty annoying. Fortunately, they don't have anti-air options like the Triceratons do, but they love to do the charging attacks, and jeez, when they come in from off-screen, they are very obnoxious. Oh man, yeah, as you can see, they can absolutely destroy you. Oh man, I might die to these guys. Let's see if I can't... Nope. Okay, so 1 life down. That's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, the Stone Soldiers are pretty nasty to deal with, especially when you've got more than 2 on screen at once and they're charging you from both sides. Jeez, these guys are showing me the business. This is where the game really starts to get a lot harder, so if you start dying in rapid succession, do not be surprised. Now, like I said, one nice thing about these guys compared to the Triceratons is that they don't have any kind of anti-air option, so you don't have to worry about that, really. It's definitely a good idea to manage your ninja power very well here. You want to be able to take out big groups of these guys at once if you can manage it. I was doing pretty bad at the start there by not getting big combos. Oop, got another VHS tape. Okay, so yeah, you want to dodge through them. Did the flying attack too early there. Yeah, you gotta be very mindful. Ugh. Yeah, another very tricky thing to have to deal with these guys is that sometimes you will hit them just as their charge is starting up, and they have that super armor. Not anything that you can do about it. So, Casey's super attacks. Also, I do really love how a lot of his moves really lean into the whole sports gear aspect. As you can see, he did the dunk with his super attack from the air. He gets a baseball helmet when he slides. That's all pretty funny stuff there. I like it a lot, honestly. What was I gonna say? Oh right, his normal super, these gray Stone Soldiers, pretty much identical to the orange ones, but they can throw grenades. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been calling them the wrong thing. Stone Warriors. Yeah, I'm sure you know what I meant. Okay, so yeah, they can throw grenades. Honestly, this makes them a little bit easier to deal with than the orange Stone Soldiers, because they are generally less aggressive. Oh no, another death. I might game over on this stage. This stage is pretty hard, and I haven't really been practicing it recently. And Casey is a character who I think is strong, but oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Yeah, this is where wake-up rolls. I have really got to curb that bad habit. I have such a bad habit of just dodge rolling into things on Get Up. Okay. Whoop. Okay, come on. No! Oh dear. I don't know if I'm going to get out of this alive. We do have a healing item coming up, but I might game over before we get to it. Let's do the super. I've been trying to say his ground super is much like Donatello's. It has a huge range and a suction effect. Also, we found another neutrino there. Sweet, got a healing item. Although I'm not confident about my ability to finish this without a death. Oh, this is where it gets tricky. Now we've got these things to deal with. I want to get this thing out of the way as soon as possible. Don't worry about killing them. They stay down for quite a bit. Now I have to play around with Casey to see which moves of his actually put these things in a vulnerable state. Okay, yeah, I should definitely be using heavy attacks here to try and deal with these guys. I don't use heavy attacks nearly enough. Alright, let's do a taunt here. Definitely a good idea to go into these fights with some ninja power available. Okay, these guys are much easier to deal with on the whole, so I'm not too concerned about them. But yeah, as you can see, it has a really good suction effect, just like Donatello's super, so it's a good way to take out a lot of these enemies. Okay, let's get this thing out of the way so I don't have to worry about it blasting me while I'm trying to deal with these guys. Ah, of course, the elbow took me into the laser shot. Alright, we've gotten past the first section. Coming onto this elevator here. More stone soldiers to deal with. Let's just dodge past this one. Yeah, just try and focus on getting individual stone soldiers taken out. I'm sorry, stone warriors taken out. So, oh jeez. Yeah, let's just dunk to get this guy out of the way. Whoop. Ah, rising attack went the wrong way. Better take this pizza now. Kind of wanted to see if I can conserve it as much as possible, but as you saw, that did not really work out the way I hoped. There we go. Alright, try and get this guy down. Oh, I was trying to do a super attack there so I could use the invincibility. Fortunately, that dunk has pretty good horizontal reach. Haven't had a chance to show off his dodge super yet, because again, like so many other dodge supers, it's just not that good. Although it is decent, at least. I'm just not a fan of the dodge supers in this game. I don't really feel like any of them bring anything to the table over the other supers. Also, that was very rude of you to do that while I'm trying to deal with this stone warrior. Okay, try and get these guys taken care of. This is where the Blackfoot clan ninjas really start to become a hassle, is when you have to deal with multiple of them at once, since obviously it's hard to manipulate their dodges the way you want to. Ow, come on. You finally stopped throwing grenades. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a game over here. I'm not super confident about my ability to get through this without dying one more time, but that's just what I reap for not practicing. Also, General Trag is here. He is actually a middle boss of this stage. This stage has two bosses, as you probably noticed by the boss here not being the one that was in the title card. Okay, while he's doing that, nope, oof. That was close. I almost committed to the combo there and ended up getting hit by this guy. And we'll just do a dunk here to get that shield taken care of. Fortunately, General Trag is very easy. Of course, as soon as I say he's easy, he just whacks me across the face. But he has a very simplistic pattern. He'll shoot his bazooka, and then you can just dodge past him, hit him from the back. Oop. And he'll try to take a swing at you. Ah, jeez. I'm doing so bad on this right now. I always choke on fights as I try to explain them. Pretty embarrassing, but it's what you gotta deal with. Yeah, definitely gonna game over here, but we'll see how far we can get before that happens. Whoop. Okay. And try and get these guys down. Ah, let that heavy attack go too early. And let's just use a normal super here, take him out. Alright, so we're gonna get a little further into the level. This is arguably undesirable, since this means there's more I have to replay when I inevitably buy the farm. Alright, you just need to be dealt with. Let's get these guys out of here. Whoop. We'll do a dunk here. Ah, couldn't hit either of them. Yeah, whoop. Oh no. Yeesh. Oh jeez. Oh dear. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not going my way. I'm trying to take this guy out. They just have so much health. Yeah, this is where having low damage for characters like April really starts to become a hassle. The Stone Warriors are where the game really starts to become difficult, which is kind of interesting, because in the arcade games, I mean, they were durable, but they weren't really that much tougher than standard foot ninjas, so just kind of interesting how much more dangerous they are in this game. And let's just do this. Take out the turret that way. Gotta watch out for these electrifying traps. Oh, of course I say that and I dodge right into one. How it goes sometimes, how it goes. Yeah, let's, not sure, how to approach this. Okay. Take that guy down. We're getting further, Okay, so that guy is right there. We're just going to double jump in. Better take this pizza. What do we got in this box right here? Hey, crystal shard, nice. As another one of the neutrino objects. Take these guys out in a really straightforward, blunt way. Not sure why it saved my progress there. You guys see that? Whoop. Okay. Oh, it was probably because of the collectible. Okay, I get it. Alright, and let's just wait for some more of these guys to come on screen, then we can take that. This is a nice and easy way. Oh, hey! Oh, I was not expecting that, actually. We might be able to get through this without a continue. We'll see what happens, because we've got Chrome Dome to deal with. Alright, so Chrome Dome, he is invincible. He is invulnerable to damage. We cannot hurt him as he is right now. After a while, he'll go off screen to start trying to punch you. Now, if you've played Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo, you probably recognize this. We have the option to throw Foot Ninja at him. However, it's really not a smart idea to do that, because it's just so easy to take damage from him trying to do that. What you can alternatively do is, after killing enough Foot Ninja, like you saw there, an oil drum will come on screen, and we can just destroy that to blow him up, bring him back on screen. Okay. And we want to try and conserve our super meter here so that we can use a aerial super on him. As you can see, the Foot Ninja just completely disappear once you have actually gotten Chrome Dome back on the screen. Did not want to do a throw there. Yeah, it's a bit hard to keep track of what's going on with all the explosions happening on screen from the missiles that he brings in. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. And yeah, gonna have to take out a couple more just to get that drum to appear. Luckily, it's not too hard to avoid his attacks. He attacks in a pretty steady rhythm. It's probably better to just pay attention to the rhythm of his attacks than to actually try and react to them organically based on where they appear on the screen. Okay, whoop. Yeah, that wasn't working out. But we got that extra life, so we can salvage this. We can salvage this. I was not expecting... Oh no, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Jeez, I don't know why I took so much damage there. Yeah, this is where the weakness of throw attacks in this game really becomes apparent, because I'm grabbing these guys when I don't intend to and doing throw attacks. Casey's over-the-shoulder toss is very slow, so it's just so easy to take hits while doing it. I really don't like it. I really wish that... Oh, hey, there was a chance to use the dodge super. As you can see, it is terrible. Uh-oh. No! Oh, no. Oh, no! So close. So close. Oh, well. Alright, I'll retry and get back to the boss fight. Alright, here we are back at roughly where I was before I game over. Not doing too much better on on the lives front, but I am actually much closer to winning this time around. Also, sorry I've got so much in my throat. Always when I resume talking after a long cut, that's when that kind of thing happens to me. Oh well. But we defeated him. I was so upset with myself. We were so close to having that done on a single try, especially since I got lucky with that one up, but nothing going there. But hey, cowabunga, dudes. Man, that's a long level, though. Yeah, Technodrome Redux is definitely up there with the longest level in the game. That and Stage 15 is another very long level. Hey, we've completed Vernon's special request. You know what? Let's go turn in some of these, because we've got Irma's diaries also, and I haven't turned those in, and also we got the Punk Frog's bugs, so let's turn those in. Casey Jones, he's only level 9. Let's level cap him. So yeah, just to turn these in, you have to find the characters on the map. It looks like we're finding Vernon first. And what does he have to say for us? Well, not much, but we get 100 points. Now, over to Irma is... Oh, she's over that way. So let's just finagle our way back around to Irma. For her diaries, we only get 75 points, since of course she's available earlier than Vernon. Don't worry, Irma, we did not have the ability to read the diaries, even if we wanted to. I'm going to imagine there's a lot about Donatello in there, though. Also, it does not look like we have all of the Punk Frogs, well, bugs. I better pay attention to the levels that we pass by to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, we got everything in that one. Oh, I missed something and it won't fly. That's okay, we can get it in the next video. Let's continue onward with the actual challenges, or rather stages, with Episode 14, The Lost Arch Nemesis. I'm sorry, Lost Arch Enemies. I misread that. Anyway, we've got our final sewer surfing segment. I want to say, I forget what this what this board is called. And this one is a very unique segment. We've just got obstacles to deal with. No enemies to attack us while we're riding along here. And this section actually does not take up the entire level. Whoa, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I could not get by without getting hit by rocks. I did not memorize the patterns on this beforehand. You may notice that even though Casey is over the point threshold for a level up, he has not actually leveled up yet. We actually have to kill an enemy for that to go through. Oh, whoops. And of course I just get hit immediately. There we go, some extra HP. Could have used that in the last stage, but whatever. Yeah, I'm making a pretty big hash of this level so far. Also, I can't believe I missed another collectible in a level. This time it won't fly. I've got to be better about that. I am just passing over so many things. I'm guessing that's the last bug that I'm missing there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we'll just deal with these guys. Yeah, the game is getting a lot better about putting conflicting enemies on opposite sides of your character so that they can more easily show you the business. Those guys are definitely much less threatening when they're all coming from one side. And Casey's super move is awesome. Donatello's is ever so slightly better, but I find that Casey has the better attributes all around. Also, whoops, just immediately walked into that, so I failed another challenge. Go me. But yes, we've got the pizza monsters. This time around, they actually do look like pizza creatures instead of the just straight-up xenomorphs, and I'm completely forgetting how to combat these guys. One moment, we want to do this to get them, and then just do a dash-in combo. Good stuff, good stuff. Obviously, they're a bit trickier when we're dealing with multiples, but I'm not overly concerned there. Let's just do this. There we go. Bounce these guys around. And they are not so threatening when they are just trying to jump up from the ground. Or rather, when they are above ground. Let's see if I can't take this guy down. And we'll do a rising attack there. Let's do the super, just to drag him right back in. Yeah, the supers with the suction effect in this game, super good for that precise reason. By default, most of the super attacks do have a lot of knockback, so these ones with the suction effect are really, really good in ways that the other supers really aren't. Hey, pizza time. I forget if Casey likes pizza. Actually, I don't forget. I've never seen enough of him in the 80s cartoon to know if he likes pizza or not. I know it's a common thing for Splinter to not actually be that big a fan of pizza. In fact, you have a unique voice clip for Sushi when you're playing as him. I think it also applies to the non-turtle characters, but I mostly associate it with Splinter since he's the one who doesn't have the raw fish reaction. Also, didn't demo that properly, but a fully charged heavy strike after knocking these guys down will kill them. I found that out on the re-attempting playthrough of Technodrome Redux. And always a good practice to just get these whip guys with a, what is it? A super as they come in, just so they can't even potentially grab you. And this is the point where story mode really is so much easier than arcade mode, because you can have up to 3 supers in the tank and just spam those repeatedly, and supers cause the Stone Warriors' super armor to work against them, because we can just keep using, or just use the super, they'll run into it and take the full brunt of the damage from it. Very good. And I am doing pretty bad at dealing with these guys. Trying really hard to avoid walking into the lava pits. I guess those are actually magma pits. Also, if you hit this statue there, sends that boulder. It isn't enough to kill the enemies though, so it's just kind of a for fun thing. Also something to troll your friends with if you're playing with friends. Just send the boulder over them and then laugh as they get crushed by it. And take this guy down. Fortunately managed to get him before he queued up another charge. I think this one, yes, had a collectible in it. This is the last of the neutrinos, so they'll appear on the map in Dimension X, and we can turn in the crystals to them once we've collected all of those. Okay, do this. I really should be doing slide attacks to take out the Yellowfoot ninjas. That's the best way to deal with these guys. We'll actually bother to use our dashing or dodging super for once. Actually rather effective there. And we're already at the boss of the level. Here is Slash, using a design that is a lot more faithful to his cartoon appearance and not the sort of evil Leonardo that he appeared as in Turtles in Time. Though I kind of like that design, honestly. And we'll do this to get through his attack. Anyway, Slash has got very simplistic patterns. He'll jump up and do that spinning strike. He'll try to do a sort of power pizza spin at you. He can attempt to grab you when you're close by. He'll jump up and throw that rock, and that's about it, really. He just kind of cycles through these moves. As you can see, when he's doing the spin, that leaves him vulnerable, so that's a good opportunity to attack him. We'll wait for him to come out of that and dunk. Oh, he has full invulnerability even at the end of that attack. Good on him. Yeah, he very rarely does this, but he can go for a grab once he's coming out of the recovery for that spin. I didn't really comment on this too heavily, but one noticeable weakness of Casey is that his dodge is very laggy, has a high startup and pretty high ending lag too, and doesn't cover that much distance either, so gotta be careful when using that. Alright, dunk on him, and we'll do the rising attack. There he is going for his grab. Obviously you want to avoid that as best as possible. But yeah, much easier fight than what we had to deal with in the previous stage. Much easier stage in general, really. I didn't even die in this level, although I was pretty reliant on pizza healing at a couple points. You know, I was meaning to mention this. One really cool thing about Casey is you probably noticed that his elbow dive from the air covers a lot of distance really quickly. It's actually a super good approach option for Casey. Cowabunga, dudes. Or perhaps I should say Goongala? Shoutouts to the 2003 series. But with that taken care of, well, I have to go back to It Won't Fly to get a collectible I missed, but also we've unlocked the neutrinos. They are off to the side of stage 14. And next up we have episode 15, Outworld Strange Droids, and this is the last real level of the game, though not the last stage in general. And when we come back, we will be returning to Leonardo. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.